all hear me? Okay, I think it's working. Yes. Great. Hello, hello, pirate people. How is everyone doing this fine, fine day? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in ages. And I guess it has been a while because it's been 2 weeks. But for some reason, it feels even longer than that. Wait, I'm hearing that there still is no sound. Is that right? Can someone please confirm? Because it's looking like on my end that it should be working. Well, it might be because I'm just talking a little bit lower today. I've got a bit of a sore throat. And also, it's only 6, it's not even 7 a.m. here in Sydney. It's not 7 a.m. and I live with a roommate now. I think you might remember that I moved in with a friend of mine not so long ago, about 2 months ago, and I'm trying to do her the courtesy of not being too loud before 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning when I'm sure she would rather sleep in. Oh, Zod! Everyone give big W's to Zod, as always. Always coming through with the gifted memberships. Zod, you... Big W's to Zod. Okay, great. I'm hearing that the sound is working now, so that's good. Yeah, you can see, look at the sunlight coming in. It's like very, very bright now. I think it's a bit too bright. Give me a second. I'm just going to try and close the blinds a little bit so that you guys can still see me otherwise, I think. And also, I think I'm getting like a bit blinded. Let me see if I can just turn the light off here. Is that... No, it's not better. Let's leave the light on there. And then hopefully that's enough. Okay, what do we think? Yeah, I mean, I am JoyGirl, the sun god, so the sunlight shining on my face was actually quite fitting, but doesn't make for a great reading experience if I have to be like, I can't see. But how's everyone's break week going? Or how was everyone's break week? Zod, did you already come back from your trip? Oh, that sounds great. Did some anime catching up? What were you watching? Oh, that's in October. Okay, makes sense. And what anime were you watching, Shadow Monarch? Oh, the One Piece anime. Yeah, actually, I have been meaning to stream that with you guys as well because I haven't watched any of it, but I have seen some of the I haven't seen the clips because I don't want to get spoiled. Not that I'm getting spoiled because I actually know what happens, but I've been wanting to read it together and I haven't watched it yet. So we do need to tee that up. Maybe hopefully next break week, I'll be able to do that. I've just been crazy busy at work for like the past, I don't know, 2-3 months maybe. And I think it's going to continue that way until at least November. I'm just super busy at work until November. I think I'm only going to be here in Sydney for 2 weeks in all of September because I'm doing a lot of interstate travel for work as well, and it's a lot. So which means that I haven't been able to do as much anime and all the fun stuff that I would like to do. But that's no matter, because I am still here with you this fine Saturday morning slash Friday evening for you, for the rest of you folks in Northern America, or even South America, actually. So what do we think? Shall we start reading? Hello, door handle. We are live. This is live. Are we live? We're live. Maybe I'll share this first, actually. Let me share this and then we'll start reading. Has everyone had a chance to read the chapter already? Oh, door handle, you've been a member for 2 months. Congratulations. Get ready. It starts with a banger. Okay, what? Oh, this is the real okay, I see. The real Blackbeard propagandist. I see. Okay. Read it and skip the title. It's not possible. It's like right there on the front page. Unless I skip the color, like not the color spread, the cover story page. It's not possible to skip the title. I'm gonna be like, okay, let's start reading in that case. Are we ready? Are you all ready to start reading chapter 1158? Oh, Zod, what are you doing? Thank you so much for another 5 gifted memberships, and welcome to everyone who has just entered the realms of being a JoyFleet Executive Officer. Zod, you're absolutely right. We do need a bigger crew. And you know what we need? If there is anyone watching this stream and is not yet a subscriber, I do heavily recommend that you do, in fact, become a subscriber, because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I think it was last month that we hit the 90,000 subscribers mark. We are over 90% of the way to 100,000 subscribers. I mean, look, don't you think my walls are looking a little empty? Don't you think it would be nice to have a silver play button somewhere in the background there? And wouldn't you love to be a part of the reason why we are at 100,000 subscribers? The first 100,000 subscribers of the JoyGirl, the Pirate Queen's crew. You know? So please do subscribe. And yeah, follow what Chin says, like the stream, share it. But I look forward to continuing our journey with you until we get to 100,000 subscribers and beyond. So little spiel over. And oh, Mr. Bushido, hello. I didn't see you come in. Congrats on becoming a member for 11 months, close to a year. You got a video published by okay, I haven't come across that. I assume that's another One Piece YouTuber. Haven't come across their channel before. It's on the Discord. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I will have to check it out. Give us a little teaser. Hello, Elizabeth Swan. You're just in time, because we were just about to start reading. And now we're finding out details about Mr. Bushido's theory that was made into a YouTube video. And as soon as we find that out, then we shall start reading chapter 1158. So you didn't miss the read, is what I'm trying to say. Hello, hello to everyone coming in. Thank you to everyone coming in. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday. Yes, yes, okay, great. We've got two new. Yes, you have made it in time. We were just about to start reading, but we haven't started yet. So get the chapter up. It is chapter 1158. Let me share the link for you. Oh, Mr. Bushido, thank you so much for the super chat. Your theory is about how One Piece is inspired by Irish. You mean like Irish folklore, Irish historical events? Look, we've already seen that, especially with Clover. So how there are two D clans and one O clan. Okay, this is very, 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 very interesting. I will have to check it out. Okay, I'm very intrigued, so thank you for sharing, and I will check it out over the weekend. As of now that the chapter, I have posted it, okay. You know what? Let's do the full service. I will pin it as well so that you guys can all find the chapter in case you haven't actually gotten in. Ethan, welcome to becoming a JoyFleet Executive. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay, well, there are still people coming in. All right, no one's late. Maybe we'll give it another 2 minutes in that case. We'll give it 2 minutes. Get yourselves ready and comfortable because I hear this is another banger of a chapter, which is always exciting. But you know what? Oda has honestly not missed. This entire Elbaf arc has been a banger. I know when we were reading Egghead, we were all like, oh my god, Egghead might be the greatest the greatest arc, the best arc. So much lore, so much happening, so many good fights. But you know what? I think Elbaf has surpassed that. I genuinely think Elbaf might be, I don't know if I can yet say that it's the best arc, but definitely top 5 arc for me. I think it's shaping up to be definitely a top 5 arc. What do you all think? Been a banger chapter to chapter since the flashback. You know what though? I think that's to be expected because Oda does not miss. When it comes to flashbacks, I think Oda genuinely does not miss. Yeah, definitely top lore. Okay. Shall we start reading then? I think we've waited 2 minutes. I think it's been enough time. I think we can start. So, are we all ready again? Everyone got the chapter up? Okay, ready. Reading chapter 1158, and you're right, Chin. I do agree that there is a bit of a spoiler within the title itself. Rocks versus Harold. Okay, I see why you were telling me to skip it, but it's just a bit impossible. Okay, but wait a second. Kozuki Moriya? Who the freak is Kozuki Moriya? Why does Oda keeps dropping new Wano lore? All these new Wano mysteries after... Do you know how many Wano mysteries were left behind in that arc? We didn't even get to finish uncovering so many of those details. And there are more? He's dropping more now? Who the frick is Kozuki Moriya? Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 40. Here lies the Pirate of Justice. So, is this supposed to be like Gecko Moria? And he's supposed to be a pirate of justice. But he's the one that stole Ryuma and his sword. Is it you reckon Wano citizens don't know that? And so what they think is that because he fought Kaido, do you think it's because they just know that he fought Kaido? And so to them, Moria was like this pirate of justice who is deserving of respect and honor. That's okay. That's pretty interesting. All right. Here lies the pirate of justice. Oda's notes taken out of context. I've heard that if you eat lots of oil, it'll help burn fat and lose weight. So I'm glad to eat oil. Sometimes his comments are just so freaking random. Like, what does that even mean? I also didn't know that that's how it works. I guess, though, maybe, like, is Oda referring to the keto diet? How, if, you prioritize fat over carbs? That's very interesting, okay. Anyways, a certain sea, Roger's ship, the Otto Jackson. Then the age of legendary pirates. Captain Roger! I heard Shaggy opened up a place on Pirate Island. They say it's unbelievable. Look at him sulking. He's so cute. He looks so much like Ace here. He looks like Ace with a beard. We worried we'd never see her again when she quit being Empress. But now we know where she is and let's go. Doesn't Rox control Pirate Island? Say, Rayleigh, is it just me or has Roger been in a bad mood ever since you two spoke in his quarters? Look at him teasing. I love this. I hope we get to see more of this dynamic, more of their relationship. That's so funny. I bet you Rayleigh confessed that Shaki left the Kuja pirates because she fell in love with him, isn't it? What did you discuss? Nothing. I wasn't gonna say anything to the crew, but I figured I should talk to you one-on-one, Roger. Was this during our last fight with the Kuja pirates, just before she quit? See? I knew it. I freaking knew it. Look at that. Even in the silhouette, even in the flashback, you can see Roger just slumped down. He's not in a good mood. Shakuyaku did seem off back then, like she was sick or something. I was worried she stepped down because of her health. But you're telling me she gave you this during that... She gave you this? What? She gave you this during that battle? Yeah, I was speechless. This Come and make me yours. Come and make me yours. I love that. This can only be described as a love letter. And you're not interested? I'd be lying if I said that. I just don't want to be tied down. Freaking Rayleigh. Are you serious? You didn't want to be tied down to the number one, to the gorgeous Shakuyaku, to the number one idol, top idol of the One Piece world. I mean, mate, if you're going to be tied down to someone, this is a good choice. She is a badass. And that makes sense. It tracks with their open relationship. You know what? I hope it wasn't, though. I hope it was not that Rayleigh has exploited Shaki's love for him. And so Shaki, in an effort to keep Rayleigh no matter the cost, had to agree to an open relationship because she knew that he didn't want to be tied down. Damn it. Wow. Well, I do. Roger's saying he wants to be tied down. This sim piece is honestly so freaking funny. Come on, men. I ain't giving up. Huh? You're energetic all of a sudden, Roger. He's so happy that he can still see Shaki. Pirates live to plunder, and we don't stop till the prize is claimed. Ain't that right, fellas? Is he still talking about Shaki? Yeah. Gotta be. Oh, they're going to visit Shaki's bar. This is sick. Why else would we go to Rox's Island of all places? Everyone's got an equal chance. Let's go and see her. Max, I'm hungry. Make food. Oh, that's so cute. Oda's coming back with the Luffy parallels, isn't he? He's in a good mood again. I'm hungry. Make food. It's already done. Dig in. Wow. Sometime later, 40 years ago, the holy land of Marijoa. Oh, this would be around the time that Shaki's getting kidnapped. Or maybe already kidnapped. Shaki may have already been kidnapped. You're impatient, Garling. The previous competition just ended. I'm aware, but while we were completing another assignment, we briefly stopped at that island. It's a non-affiliated state, but it has a unique culture. We tried offering them membership in the world government. Look at him, look at this pompous bastard. But they declined. While their abundant resources would certainly prove valuable for us, we just made an outrageous discovery. It was a completely unexpected find. And the Great One will surely be... Oh, he knows! See, he knows of Imu already. And the Great One will surely be pleased with it. In 2 years' time, I strongly urge you to hold the next hunt at God Valley. So there is more to it. There's more to it than Shaki being the great treasure, being the grand prize of God Valley, or of Hachinosu that was being offered up at God Valley. Okay, this is interesting. Shaki's rip-off bar at Pirate Island. Get in a single file line. Look at the freaking line waiting to get in. Look, wow. That's actually freaking hilarious. Look at them waiting in line to get into the bar. Get in a single file line, you idiots. What? It's that much? I don't have that kind of money. Come to the back. You can work it off with 2 years of unpaid leave. If you work at the bar, then you can come. I bet you, yeah, I'm sure people would though. Like, you mean I get to work under Shaki? Hell freaking yeah. I came all the way from the North Blue. I hear you serve some great whiskey, and that Shaki makes a mean stew. Yeah, a cute compliment like that makes me smile. But I'm not gonna personally cook for people like you. What? She's just how I dreamed. I'm so happy. Shaki-san, my special bean stew is ready, but we're out of whiskey. Use the cheap rum instead. Anyway, here's your top quality whiskey. That's so funny. 3 cheers for our host's poor service. Hooray! 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 What happened, Rox? I'm kind of sad that satisfied grin isn't for me anymore. Huh? Mama. See? A woman's institution is a scary thing, huh? Shut up! I said it's none of your business. He's found someone. What's going on? Dummy. It has to be a woman. The guy's grinning like he's expecting a kid. Oh, this is the This is Blackbeard's birth. Shucky! I've come for you! Shucky-chan! It's me! Ah! It's the Roger Pirates! Get a pic! Get a pic! Oh, Roger. Roger, how many times do I gotta tell you that this is my land? Oh, this isn't even the first time. Didn't you hear? Fighting at Shucky's is forbidden. So stuff it, you porcupine. Even the name calling is so much like Luffy. Isn't there a huge line out there? How did you get in it? Did you wait in it? Oh, he used his Conqueror's Haki. There was a line? I hardly noticed. Drink up, everybody. Yeah. I can't stand those guys. They're so noisy. Put it on Newgate's tab. I freaking love it. I love that there is a bit of a rivalry, but like, you know, there's a lot of camaraderie as well. This is actually so freaking sweet. What an era. What a freaking era. Put it on Newgate's tab. Nah, leave it on Rocks. Roger, where's Ray-san? Oh, he was so happy that she was talking to him. I told him to come, but he said he wasn't feeling well, so he's napping on the ship. Oh, poor Shucky, she's going to be so upset. Yeah, is that you, Roger? I wanted to see you again so badly. Now let me on your ship. Oh, Gloriosa. I told you no. I'm not into lovey-dovey women who throw themselves at me. But if Shucky asked, it'd be different. That makes no sense. That really does make no sense. I'll pass. Oh, poor Shucky. Oh, look, Roger really cares about her too. Yo, isn't Newgate still here? I want to drink with him. He left. Mama. Damn it, Rayleigh. Why didn't you see? He actually cares about her so freaking much. Oh. We'll drink pink sake. Oh no, she's fainted. Empress Shucky, I want to take care of her. Let me help. Move it, boys. Keep away from... Oh, she's actually so protective, though. Shucky freaking fainted? Oh, that's how unwell she is. Shakuyaku's rules ensured that anyone coming to the island to visit her establishment would be granted safe passage. Even the fiercest of pirates would keep the peace if they crossed paths. But back at sea, all bets were off. Oh, that's actually... Wow. But they were getting on so cutely in the bar. Realm of the Dead, Elbaf. Look at that freaking Conqueror's Haki. Look at that Conqueror's Haki. Wow. God damn. Look at it. Oof! Ah! Look at the, like, holding on for the... This is the Roger and the Rocks and Harold fight. Look at that. Oh no. No, don't tell me that Harold is actually doing the bidding of the world government. Are you serious? Don't tell me that he's actually doing the bidding of the world government. No freaking way. Harold, the government's really got you wrapped around their finger. I was torn. Is this really something worth killing your friend over? And in the end, you just bowed down to them? Dumbass, you're being their tool. Aww. But their cute friendship as well. Is this their answer? They see you giants as nothing but a military asset. You'll all be enslaved as soldiers. Look at that. I can't believe that Rox is still able to. Look at him. He's landing blows though. What happened to your warrior's pride? Don't you have your own will? Shh! Quit talking like you know everything. Our warriors created a history of violence. Elbaf is shackled by it, held back from achieving true peace. You seem to have a good heart, Harold, but a long time ago, this country was attacked by giants. That kind of fear doesn't fade so easily. Sorry. Oh. Listen, Rox, no matter how foolish the celestial dragons may be, they still have the influence in the world to bring Elbaf into the loop. Stop it, you cowardly rat! Wow, look at that freaking blow. Consider our business closed. You won't be getting another invite from me. I'm a king. I can't throw away my people's lives by following a villain like you into a losing battle. Oh! There was no true conclusion, but this unorthodox friendship had come to an end. The two would not meet again for some time. So they did actually meet again at God Valley. I'm telling you guys, at freaking God Valley. I said this in my last video. I swear to God, Harold saved Rox. Harold saved Rox at God Valley. Rox might even still be freaking alive in the astral realm. My God. Not until the day of a certain incident. More news about Rox. He isn't coming back, Loki. Shut up, you lying What's something so mean? Something so mean to her. Shut up, you lying hag. Would you like some juice? Okay. That's so cute. That's actually so freaking cute. Would you like some juice? Okay. 39 years ago in the West Blue. Wow. God Valley. Oh, so this was already happening. Two twin boys, the birth of Shamrocks and Shanks. Wow. Wait, are these the inhabitants? These are the inhabitants of West Blue. So Garling didn't have Shanks and Shamrock with a celestial dragon. He had her with a woman from the West Blue? Is that what's happening? They're so cute. And they've got your red hair. I hope that they grow up to be as bright as you. Don't worry, we'll pitch in since their daddy is away. Thank you, mister. Have you settled on names for them? Shanks and Shamrock. Dun dun dun! A twin birth. What the frick is going on? Is this what Garling was saying when he said that the Great One will be pleased? He's been spreading his seeds at God Valley for like some particular reason. What the frick? So he impregnated a woman whilst traveling there, while stopping by there, and then suggested that be the island to host the next native hunting competition. This guy is sick. This is sick. What is going on? Okay, let me come back to the chat. What? Oh. Maybe that's what Garling meant by the Great One will surely be pleased with it, because we know that Imu does have a bit of a thing for women. He's got that obsession with Lily and Vivi. Is that somehow tied to what's going on at God Valley as well, and that's why Garling decided to spread his seeds there? He wanted a bit more of a claim? He wanted a more of a claim. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And that's why it makes sense that Shanks really, truly is, even though he's a son of Garling, Shanks well and truly is a West Blue citizen, inhabitant. Like, you know, he hails from the West Blue, which is what he said. That's how he introduced himself to Whitebeard. This is from my homeland in the West Blue. How did he get liquor from when God Valley is like decimated though? That's crazy. Wow. So God Valley must be like more tied up to lore than we realize. This is very... This is very intriguing. Chin, congrats on being 30 months, on your 30 months anniversary of being a member. The treasure of God Valley, maybe people born with high haki, with like abnormally extraordinary haki. Yeah, okay. Oh, Josh, that's actually such a great point. I really, really love that. I love that, Josh. Shanks always being referred to as red hair, the trait that he shares with his mum, feels a lot like Ace taking on his mum's name rather than his, like, yeah, it's a way for Shanks to reject Garling. I love that. Yeah. Phantasm, okay, good point as well. The god of Valley is Binks and his sake is the best. So that was Binks' sake that Shanks was sharing. I like that a lot. Zod, are you still gifting out memberships? Oh my goodness, you're too sweet, Zod. Thank you so much. And welcome, welcome, welcome to Carlos. Welcome to becoming a JoyFleet Executive Officer. I hope you enjoy your time here. Big W's to Zod again. Wow, what another freaking crazy chapter. There's... Okay, yes, Jack, good point. Okay, so with Moria being on Wano 23 years ago where he died, did he save a young Perona from Wano? Because she looks like Toko the smiling... Yeah, I can see that actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I can see that with the pink hair and everything. Okay, good point. The Moria one was so Moria is actually celebrated and praised as a pirate of justice, and is celebrated at Wano. I'm guessing it's because he fought Kaido at Wano, and so the inhabitants of Wano must just see him as sort of like as a martyr, and don't realize that he's actually a bit of a no good pirate who took off with Yuma there and Shisui, their prized sword. Wow. Toko and Persona did spend time with Zoro. That's also a very good point. I like that idea a lot. So that's a great... Okay, you know what? We haven't actually been checking our bingo card in ages. Thank you for reminding me. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see, where are we at? Okay. This is what a bingo card looks like. Can you guys all see that? Is that too small? I don't think so. Not yet. We're still waiting. Nothing new yet. You know what? Oh, I guess Loki flashback. I guess we can cross it off. We can fully cross off Loki flashback. I don't think we have to wait until it's over, right? We can complete... We can complete the Loki flashback one. But nothing new. Nothing new is what I'm gonna say. You know what though? I seriously think that this astral world, I could even write it down right now, that Rox might be alive in the astral world. I really think that Rox might be alive in the astral world. And Harold is the one that saved him at God Valley. I don't know. Jack, I didn't know that. Okay, so the two Japanese symbols, the characters for Kazuki and Gecko are reversed. And so that's... Wow, okay. I'm surprised no one caught that before. Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't been pointed out, especially when we knew that Moria fought Kaido and was at... Wow, okay. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. So like Oda has just created a bit of a new name by flipping his name around. So that's why he's on. So do people of Wano think that he was like some foreign Kazuki and that he's like this lost savior of the Kazuki clan, like a distant relative who's kept the Wano royal surname despite not actually being being a traditionally Wano resident? Wow, okay. Interesting. I think that Yoru or a young Mihawk could be the treasure. Yoru had 16 gemstones and Mihawk has a named attack called 16-Day Moon. Okay. Plus, a kid Mihawk would be a good successor for Gunko. Huh. You know what it does disprove though? This one has immediately disproved the theory that Shanks is Shaki's son and that Garling kidnapped Shaki from Pirate Island and Shaki is the mother of both Shamrock and Shanks. So interesting. We're being introduced to another woman instead. I'm sure Oda will make her another baddie, a red-haired baddie, a strawberry-haired baddie that was too much of a temptation for Garling, the god's knight, who had a baby with one of the God Valley residents, a God Valley citizen, and then decided to blast them all at the God Valley incident. I mean, that is insane. Hi, Bitstat. I'm sorry that you missed out on the read, but I'm glad that you're here to enjoy the post-chat. Who would have thought that Rayleigh's weakness is revealed here? Rayleigh... Yeah! And how crazy is that? Rayleigh didn't want to settle down with freaking Shaki. I am kind of getting triggered. I'm getting a little upset that maybe their open relationship isn't as like, what's the word? Straightforward, or as maybe even as consensual as it seemed. Shaki's not just that she's just a cool woman that doesn't care about Rayleigh going off with other women. Now it feels like maybe she was forced to because she knows that that's the only way that he's gonna be with her. Freaking Rayleigh. You feel bad for Gloriosa. I feel bad for Shaki. I also feel a bit bad for Roger as well. I mean, I do feel bad for Gloriosa because Roger's like not paying her any attention. But look how much Roger actually cares for Shaki. Oh, I see. So Rayleigh's worried that if he settles down, he's gonna be the target for everyone? I don't know. Rayleigh's got more guts than that. He has more guts than that. There's no break next week, right? Yeah, Shaki experienced love sickness. I mean, that was implied. That's why she left. That's why she left the Amazon Lily, right? No break. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm very happy with that, because this sort of alternative chapter release has been driving me insane. And I actually have the Friday off next week. I'm probably still gonna have to catch up on work because I will have been traveling for work until like Thursday night, meaning that I probably do have a bit of catch up to do on Friday. But still, that means I can read it with you guys next Friday. That's very exciting. The best part was, I know, how cute is that? Shut up, you old hag. Do you want juice? Yes. So sweet. I'm waiting for that Mosa reveal. Mosa reveal. Ida as Mosa. Come at me. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. It is so freaking... I can see it. I can definitely freaking see it. Okay. I'm sorry, my lovely pirate pals, my pirate people, my pirate friends. Unfortunately, this is where we are going to have to leave today's discussion because I have a bit of work to do today, and I've got quite a bit on. But thank you all so much for joining me for another fantastic, another great stream, another great chapter. I'm very, very excited. So I hope you all have a lovely week. You know that I'm going to discuss my further thoughts because there were lots of things that happened in this chapter that I feel like we need to discuss further. So you know that I will be coming out to discuss this in another video. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on that video. But also just subscribe to help the JoyFleet get to 100,000 subscribers. We are almost there. We are almost there at 100,000 subscribers. But we do need your help. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so. But otherwise, I shall speak with you very, very soon to discuss more and more One Piece. But I hope you have a lovely weekend.